I'm Wayne Abbott, National Franchise Manager for Hydraulink Hose and Fittings. We're here at the Sydney Franchise and Business Opportunities Expo. We're discussing franchise opportunities with Hydraulink. So we have two different models. One is the mobile service technician, what we call a Hydraulink sales service technician, and we have a pathway model right the way through to a full-time hose center. So right now, I'm going to take you on a journey with our mobile trucks and show you what it's all about. First thing you'll notice is it's bright yellow. Everyone comments about the bright yellow color scheme of our vehicles. The branding stands out, but also from a safety perspective, because our franchisees find themselves working in precarious environments on the side of a road, on a broken down machine. So these bright yellow trucks really stand out for people, and they make sure our technicians and our franchisees are operating safely. The other thing you'll notice is the body is made of aluminium construction. It won't rust. The other great advantage of this is that out of an aluminium body, you might get 10 to 15 years service life out of the body of the truck. And as the life of the vehicle expires, you can update the vehicle easily by transferring the body onto the new vehicle. Now I'll take you around to the side of the truck and I'll show you how we store everything in there. We try to maximise the space as best as possible in these vehicles because they are operating to their maximum load and weight bearing capacity. So we have little secret compartments for hand washing, water reservoirs. In here will be safety triangles, reflective cones to set up in the work environment so our technicians are safe, the reflective vests. Now, this is where we store all the fittings. This is a little secret as to how we maximise our space. Most regular hose and fittings companies, when they have a fitting, it's a one-piece fitting. So you have what's called the tail and the ferrule. Most companies have one piece. So if there's 10 different types of tails that go onto a hose, that's a lot of weight these trucks have to carry. Our competitive advantage is it's two pieces. So you carry the 10 tails, but only one type of ferrule. That helps us maximize the amount of space where we can fit in either a wider range of product or a deeper range of product, and there's less load that we're carrying in the truck. Now I'll take you around to the other side. All right, so once you've selected your product, you've grabbed your tools, we move around to this side of the truck where all the action happens. So what you'll notice here is we have what's called a saw, a hose saw. So you can select what type of hose you need for the application or the job you're repairing. You use the hose saw to cut the hose. From there, we have a fin power crimper. So in these smaller vehicles, we have a crimper that will cut up to 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, and then we crimp those hose and fittings onto there. In our larger trucks, where you have a 24-volt truck, you have the larger 2-inch crimper in there. But hose racking, cut your hose. You have the crimper here that crimps the ferrule onto the tail. We do obviously carry fire extinguishers, first aid kits. Again, maximizing every space on the vehicle. Secret little compartments. These compartments will hold things like consumable products for cleaning up, dealing with oil spills, like oil granules to deal with oil spills, so we're keeping the environment friendly. Usually a machine has dropped oil. So this is how a truck works. We try to keep it as concise as possible. You can work around the truck. Obviously the gull wing doors give you a bit of an environment to work under in the elements, because our drivers find them outside in the elements. We have a national deal with Toyota Fleet. So most of our technicians use the Hilux in 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive versions, and we put a GVM upgrade so they can maximize the carrying capacity. For some dealers, they'll use a Hino truck or a Hino truck, and those will carry up to 4.5 tonne. So in the 4.5 tonne, you can still drive that on a conventional driver's license. You don't need a special driver's license. So in closing, we're here at the Sydney Franchise and Business Opportunity Expo. We think you'd look great in one of these Hydraulink trucks. You'd look great in yellow. And if you'd like to know more, just go to our website, joinhydraulink.com, and we'd look forward to talking to you shortly.